Okay, number 3. I have 2x plus 3y equals y. 2x plus 3y equals, not y, sorry, equals 9. This is called standard form. Just throwing that out there, something we talked about earlier this unit. So standard form, 2x plus 3y equals 9. I can make a table the same way as before. I can plug in 0, 1, 2, and 3. I could, since it's in standard form, start by finding the x and y intercepts. So I'd use a 0 for the x and a 0 for the y and go that route. I can also rearrange the equation. So let's do this first without rearranging the equation. Let's just start with 0 for x. So that would be 2 times 0 plus 3y equals 9. Now to solve the equation. 2 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 3y is 3y. Divide by 3, divide by 3. Y equals 3. So 0, 3 would be a solution on the table. I can do this again for another point, like 1 for x. I'm going to group this and move it so it's out of the way. It's still there if you want to look at it. So 2 times 1 this time. So I wrote out the whole equation except the x. The x is 1, put that in there. So that's 2 plus 3y equals 9. To solve this, so I subtract 2. 3y equals 7. Divide by 3. Y equals 7 divided by 3, which is 2 1/3. And that would go in my table. And I can keep going. Again, I just change this number to, let's say, a 2 or a 3, and I plug those in and keep solving. I'm going to group this one together, get it out of the way. I want to show you the other strategy before I do the 2 and the 3. The other strategy involves taking your original equation, 2x plus 3y equals 9, and putting it into slope-intercept form. That means you're doing your solving first, so you don't have to do it later. So if I do my solving first, I subtract 2x on both sides. This is just a review of how I put it into slope-intercept form. 2x minus 2x is 0, so that goes away. 0 plus 3y is 3y. And I can say 9 minus 2x. With slope-intercept form, we put the x first, just to keep with the tradition and the format. So negative 2x plus 9 is the same thing. Then I'll divide by 3 in each spot. And so this will be 1y, or y, equals negative 2/3. 2 divided by 3 is the fraction, negative 2/3, times x plus 3. And I can now use that equation to plug in the 2 and the 3. I could use that equation to plug in any. I also have my y-intercept. My y-intercept I already found was 0, 3. That's right there in the equation, my y-intercept. So if I was doing the 2, y equals negative 2/3 times 2 plus 3. Use your calculator if you need to. That's negative 4/3 plus 3, which will give me 5/3, or 1 2/3. And if I did it with the last number, y equals negative 2/3 times 3 plus 3, gives me negative 2 plus 3, which is 1. And now I have a whole bunch of solutions. So I'm finished with that one.